today is really just for going over homework and talking about it. If you didn't do your homework, you're still going to comment and ask questions about everybody else's homework. You're still going to have to tell me weather patterns, what the weather was like this weekend, what you think it will be like next weekend, okay? So there's no escaping it. We will be talking about weather patterns and predicting the weather today. And tomorrow we'll move on and learn something cool about hurricanes. So let's do a quick review. So this was what I did last week about tracking and recording the weather Tuesday and Wednesday. And I had you guys guess the weather for Thursday. You guys did the same thing. You drew and wrote down the temperature for Saturday and Sunday to predict the weather today. Let's see how you guys did. Here we go. So track and record the weather over the weekend. Use this to predict the weather on Monday and make a video. Here we are. All right, let's hear from good old Cherry. All right, Cherry, can you tell us about what weather you saw Saturday and Sunday, what you recorded?
Very hot.
Very hot. What else? What else was the weather like?
Sunny.
Sunny. I see your sunny in your sun in the drawing. Very cool. Do you want to tell us the temperature each day?
The temperature is 31 Celsius in the afternoon.
And on what about on Sunday?
The temperature is 32 degrees Celsius in the afternoon.
All right, great job. You tracked and then recorded the weather. What prediction did you make based off of that, Cherry? What was your prediction? All right, so you guessed.
I predicted the weather will be 28 degrees Celsius in the afternoon.
All right, very good. And I see a little cloudy up there. Excellent job. Okay, so you thought it would cool down a little bit. Great work, Cherry. Let's take a look actually at what the weather is today so we can see how you all did in your predictions. What is the weather right now? Sup, what is the weather right now? What?
4. So
Very good, 34 degrees Celsius. Everybody say degrees Celsius.
degrees Celsius.
Very good. I know Celsius is a weird word to say, so the temperature is 34 degrees Celsius. Hot, 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 hot. And what is the rest of the weather like? The rain, the sun, the clouds, the wind. Bo, what is the rest of the weather like right now?
Sunny.
Sunny, good. It's sunny. I see a little bit of something else too. Daisy, what is the weather like right now? It's sunny and what else?
It's a little bit cloudy.
Very good, a little bit cloudy. And it looks really humid. Humidity is how much water is in the air. So it's really wet, it's humid. So now we have something to compare your predictions to. Very nice job on your homework, Cherry. Okay, so based on your prediction, Cherry, what would you wear today based on your weather prediction?
I will wear shorts.
All right, good, because it's pretty warm. Nice work. Next, let's watch Kaki's video.
Hello everybody, my name is Kaki and I am 7 years old. I'm from class 2E10. I predict the weather in 3 days. It will be sunny and cloudy. I record on Saturday it will 24 to 31 degrees Celsius and also in Sunday it will be 24 to 32 degrees Celsius. The tool that scientists use is a thermometer.
Very good,
To
thermometer.
tell us the weather.
Excellent.
I predict the weather on Monday. It will 25 to 34 degrees Celsius. I see the pattern. It's just repeat, so I know the weather.
Very good. So you predicted that because you saw the pattern, it repeats. So you know the weather, and you were right, Kaki. It was between 28 and 34. Very nice.
As you can see in the board, on the board, sunny and cloudy, right? But it's also repeat on Sunday and Monday, not just on Saturday.
Excellent work, Kaki. I like that you wrote everything on the board. We can see it. We can understand it. Kaki, what activities do you think you could do outside today?
I think I can ride a bike and eat ice cream to stay cooler.
Excellent job, Kaki. And only one thing, make sure even when you write on the board, maybe stand beside it. That way we can see the board, and when you talk, you can look at the camera so that we can see you when you're talking. Very good job, Kaki. All right, let's take a look. Here is Van Cheese. All right, so these are her drawings. Saturday, Sunday, she recorded the weather. This is what she predicted on Monday. Let's take a look at your video, Chi.
Today I will talk about weather forecast.
What do you think? How does knowing the weather Saturday and Sunday help you predict the weather on Monday? Well, what do you think the weather will be like tomorrow, Mooney?
I think sunny
Why do you think it will be sunny?
because today is sunny.
Exactly. Same so if it was sunny Saturday and it was sunny on Sunday, you say, I predict it will be sunny again on Monday because it's sunny today, right? Okay, excellent work, Chi. All right, next I have Danny's video.
Hello, my name is Dami, and today I will talk about recording, tracking, and predicting weather.
Very good.
This is Saturday. It is cloudy and sunny. It is very hot in the afternoon and the noon. When the night falls, the weather is much cooler, but it is still hot. And this is Sunday. Sunday is very sunny and cloudy too. It is like Saturday, but it could rain at the night. I predict that it could be rainy and sunny tomorrow and Monday, or it could be sunny and cloudy to Monday. I take the sunny and rainy prediction because if it could be late and it rained like 12 p.m., it could rain and then it will rain to the next day. And the sunny prediction is sunny and cloudy prediction is because it could be not easy to rain in summer. It is rare to rain 2 days in a row when it is summer.
Very good. All the rain's already fallen down, but it's hot, so maybe it still gets cloudy again. Excellent work, Dami. And Dami mentioned the difference between the afternoon and the evening. This is a weather pattern, so we should all know it. Ruby, how is the weather different in the afternoon and the evening?
At the morning, it's more colder than evening.
It might be a little cooler than the evening. So what about the afternoon around 1 p.m. when the sun is out? And then the evening around 7 p.m. when the sun is setting? How might the weather be different from afternoon to evening? When is the weather the warmest? When is it the hottest?
At the morning.
Not this morning.
At the afternoon.
Very good, in the afternoon. So how is the weather different in the evening? Ruby said the weather is warmest in the afternoon. Suri said the weather is warmest in the afternoon. How is the weather different in the evening? How does it change in the evening?
It's warmer.
The afternoon is the hottest part of the day. How does the weather change when the sun sets in the evening? It gets hotter when the sun goes away.
Cooler.
Cooler, right? You put a jacket on in the evening because it gets cooler. Okay.
I could wear my hoodie if it is raining and cold, but if it's not cold, I could wear my t-shirt. Where it is too sunny, I must go back home. And if it's rainy, I could go inside and play inside.
Very good. Excellent work, Dami, on recording and predicting the weather. And good job on facing the camera and speaking loudly. Okay, let's watch Kitties.
And today I would like to tell you about what I am tracking about Saturday and Sunday afternoon, and I predict about Monday. In Saturday, the temperature is 34 degrees Celsius in afternoon. It is very hot and I can play all day. In Sunday, it is the same to Saturday. The temperature in Sunday's afternoon are 34 degrees Celsius.
Excellent. Very nice.
And now I will tell you about what I predict for Monday. I predict the temperature in Monday afternoon is 30 degrees Celsius. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.
Very nice, Kitty. So why do you predict it would be 34 degrees Celsius today, Kitty? How did you make that prediction?
Because when I predict, I think that when Saturday and Sunday is the same degrees Celsius, and I predict that Monday is almost the same.
Very good. It's almost the same. Nice work, Kitty. Jinmin, what would you wear if it's 34 degrees Celsius outside?
A t-shirt or shorts.
Excellent. And what would you be able to do outside?
Teacher, it's almost my birthday.
When is your birthday?
My 31.
May 31. Very cool. We'll get to celebrate it at school. Jenny, what would you do outside when it's 34 degrees Celsius?
I go swimming.
Swimming, that's a great one. Going swimming, that way you don't get too hot. Okay, the rest of them my computer could not download, so we'll look at them here. Haifeng, this one is yours. Could you tell us what weather you recorded on Saturday and Sunday?
27 degrees Celsius.
Nice. And what about Sunday?
The temperature is 33 Celsius.
Good. And it looks like you have some clouds. Very nice. So what did you predict the weather would be today, Haifeng?
Sun.
Sunny. What do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Sun.
Sunny again? How do you know that? Why do you think it'll be sunny tomorrow?
Because today is hot and not cloudy.
Very good. So the weather might repeat tomorrow. What's the weather like in the summer? Let me see someone else. Great job, Haifeng. Zoimin.
It will be hot.
It's hot, right? So how can that help you predict the weather for next week? What do you think? What's the weather like in the winter, Zoimin? Fred, what is the weather like in the summer?
Hot.
So what do you think the weather will be like a month from now?
Sunny.
Sunny, okay. What do you think the weather is going to be like in 6 months?
Warm.
Warm, not hot, but warm. Why do you think that? Why will the weather be warm?
Because the spring is warm and the summer is hot, so
So what's the weather like in the fall?
Cool.
Cool, very good. So maybe 6 months from now, it'll start cooling down. We know this because the seasons follow a pattern, just like the pattern we recorded over the weekend. Next up is Michael.
Today, I'm going to show you my track record and predict the weather page. Weather on Saturday is good, and I went on a raft at sea and I went fishing, but I didn't catch any fish at all. I still have fun playing on the raft.
Beautiful drawing.
On Sunday, which is today, I played football with some older children at the soccer field beside my house. And I also tried hard, but I didn't got any goals. So I still won. And the temperature will be 26 degrees in the afternoon. Just like on Saturday. Oops, I didn't tell you that, right? And now, for the fun part, I'll tell you my prediction of Monday. Tomorrow, I predict there will be clouds in the sky. Cloudy. I might not even see the sun sometime, and it'll be 29 degrees Celsius in the afternoon.
Very good. Simon, what do we use to measure precipitation?
Oh, the rain gear.
The rain gauge, yes. Very good, Simon.
And the prediction of weather on Monday will be 29 degrees and a cloudy day, as I told you before. And what did you say? Oh, how did I make this prediction? Well, I looked on the screen of the iPad and it showed.
Michael, that's cheating. You have to make it based off the weather you tracked and recorded, not the one from your iPad.
Predictions of the weather I was made, and I think tomorrow I'll be wearing t-shirts and shorts.
Very good. Excellent. Very good job, Michael, speaking loudly and clearly. I like your drawings a lot. Let's take a look at Nancy's.
I have a weather prediction for you. It might be good news for you because I think Saturday will be a high of 31 and a low of 25. That's quite hot. Now it's nearly summer. You know, in the middle of April and May. Yeah, you know. And the reason why we're not going to school is because that stupid coronavirus. So that's why I predict the weather might be sunny so we can go back to school next week. I was hoping on the Saturday will be sunny because I watched the weather today and it was quite sunny, and yesterday I even went to the park because it's very hot and sunny. And that's why I think it will be sunny for the rest 2 days, okay? Look, sun.
So why did Nancy think it would be sunny for the next 2 days? All right, let's ask Katie. Katie, why did she think it would be sunny on Sunday and Monday?
Because in Saturday it is very hot.
Very good. And Katie, what do you think the weather will be like in November?
It will be sunny too.
It'll be sunny. What temperature do you think it will be in November?
I think the temperature will be 32 degrees Celsius.
32 degrees Celsius. Wow, that's hot. Okay. And what about Nuna? Nuna, what do you think the temperature will be in December? In the month of December. Cold? Why do you think it will be cold?
Because it's the winter.
Because it's the winter? Are winters always cold? You're right. What is that? What is it called when every winter is cold? It's a...
Hibernate.
Not hibernates, although animals do hibernate. Helen, what is it called when the weather repeats?
Pattern.
Pattern, a weather pattern. Very good. Helen, can you think of another weather pattern?
In summer, it is hot.
Perfect. That's a great example and one we can feel right now.
I think it's gonna be sunny too, because it might be so hot that I might as well tell Saturday and Sunday is almost similar. See? And I think it's a high of 30 and a low of 28. There. You see. On Monday, I think it might be a little cold. Look, this is a high of 29 and a low of 23.
So Nancy predicted the weather will cool down. Soon, are weather predictions from weathermen and weather reports, are they always right? Are they always correct, Kuhn?
They wrong sometimes.
Very good. They're not always right. Because weather, although it follows a pattern, sometimes the wind blows a different direction, or maybe the sun is hotter one day than another day. Sometimes weather is really hard to predict.
Maybe like that, and then it might be a little cloudy, but I don't mind. I just mind that there was a little bit of sun, because coronavirus, hates the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And if the day is sunny.
All right, excellent job, Nancy. Good job facing the front and speaking loudly. We have our last video here to watch with Suri.
Hello everybody, today I will show you. And you can see here, in Saturday I have 28 Celsius. And it is rainy. In the Sunday, it is 28 Celsius and is cloudy and sunny. And in here, I predict that in Monday, it will be 28 Celsius and it is cloudy and sunny. Scientists use tools.
Great prediction, Suri, and very good job tracking and recording the weather.
To tell temperature. What they can use thermometers.
Very good.
And my prediction in the Monday was 29 degrees Celsius, as you know. And how I predicted, because today it was cloudy and sunny, and it was 28 Celsius. And I think it's 29 because I think it's hotter.
Very nice. All right, that's a great way to make your prediction. I'm going to skip forward just a little bit.
On Monday, based on this prediction, for activity, I would just in my house because it can be hot or cold. Because you see 29 degrees Celsius is fine, but I think it's hot. So
very good. All right, guys, great work on your homework. Did I miss?
That's why I think it.
Okay, did I miss anybody? Did anybody else do their homework? Did I miss anyone? All right, very good job, everyone who did their homework. So let's look at your homework. Your homework tonight is this worksheet. How does weather change? All right, so number 1, how does the weather change from morning when the sun is rising to the afternoon? How did the weather change? What did you observe? Number 2, write the term that best completes the sentence. What term goes in there? Number 3, use this chart. Fill in the blank. Blank is the warmest time of year. In fall, the air gets blank, warmer, colder. Blank is the blank time of year. So we have spring, we have this season, fall. What comes after fall? All right, fill in the blank. And number 4, suppose a friend sent you these pictures but did not tell you when they were taken. Use the clues in the pictures, what you observe, to identify the season. Is it fall, winter, spring, or summer? Okay? All right. I will see you all tomorrow. Do your homework, okay? Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.